We're going to jump right into listener questions. We have got 3 listener questions in this segment. The first one is from Mark in Austell. Says, I'm worried about buying a home that will cost too much money over time, but the prices of new homes has me worried. And I get it. There are many buyers in the market today and throughout history that are afraid to buy a resale home because, you know, if you buy a 10-year-old home, the roof is 10 years old and the hot water heater is 10 years old and the heating and air conditioning is 10 years old. I wouldn't worry about that a whole lot. And let me tell you why. As long as you understand the ages of all the systems and you understand the potential replacement cost so that you won't have any surprises, you should be in good shape. So let's just say, for example, you know that the roof is at the end of its useful life. We know that the roof is 20 years old. We know that replacing the roof is $10,000. It doesn't mean you have to replace the roof now because a 20-year-old roof could last another 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 years. It also might only last 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 days. But as long as you know what the cost is to replace the roof, then you can prepare for it, you can budget it, you could save some money out of your down payment if you needed to. The biggest expenses people tend to have on a home is roof, heating and air conditioning, hot water heater, appliances. Those are the things that typically are significant cost. Somebody asked a few weeks ago on the radio show how much money would they need to budget to make improvements to the property over time, and the answer to that question was 1% of the value of the property every year. So let's say you bought a $400,000 property and then you budgeted $4,000 per year. In 10 years, you would have saved $40,000. And you can figure out that with $40,000, you can do a tremendous amount of maintenance and upkeep and replace significant systems whenever it is time to replace those systems. So, Mark, I suggest you spend a lot more time focusing on finding a home that meets your needs.